day 483 of the war in Ukraine. Today, the fighting was mainly concentrated in the areas of Marinka, south of Vremivka, as well as in the Zaporizhzhia front. Another area where fighting was reported today was the Kremina front. Let's take a closer look at what is happening on the ground. On the Kremina front, it seems that intensive clashes have restarted after a short period of low-intensity skirmishes. Both sides reported that fighting is taking place south of the Dibrova-Bilohorivka line. Heavy fighting is taking place in the forest areas north of Serebyanka up to the areas east of Terny. It seems that the Russian forces are trying to improve their tactical positions and repel the Ukrainian forces as much as possible towards the south and west, in order to prevent them from continuing to harass the Russian positions through the forest. Some Ukrainian and Russian sources claim that the Russian troops have advanced about 500 meters up to 1 kilometer into the forest area. On the other part of the front line, in the area north of Bilohorivka, it seems that the Ukrainian troops are the ones attacking. As reported by Russian sources, Ukrainian troops are responding to the gathering of Russian forces north of Bilohorivka throughout this week. Russian sources claim that the Ukrainian troops have made advancements toward Shpilivka, a village located about 4 kilometers northeast of Bilohorivka. In the area of Marinka, Russian army continues to send reinforcements in the southern part of the front. It seems that in the following days, the Russian forces will likely try to break the Ukrainian defenses in this part of the front. Until now, during the past 3 days, the Russian forces have advanced slowly from the east in a narrow area of about 2 square kilometers. It remains to be seen how far they will be able to advance now with the help of their fresh reinforcements, and whether the Ukrainians will respond with any counterattack in this area or they will simply hold their current positions. In Zaporizhzhia front, fighting continues with high intensity in the two hot areas of the front south of Orikiv and near Pyatikatki. The Russian sources reported that after the arrival of their reinforcements from the direction of Zerebyanki, the Russian forces launched a counterattack over the forest area where Ukrainian forces were pushed back. However, later today the leader of Wagner PMC group, Prigozhin, said that the village is in fact in the hands of the Ukrainian soldiers. Even though the situation remains a bit unclear for now, we can surely say that the areas between Zerebyanki and Pyatikatki are combat zones, and so are the areas south of Pyatikatki. However, in the northern part of the village, the presence of the Ukrainian troops is confirmed, and it is even reported that other reinforcements are coming here from Lobovke. On the other part of the front, north of Robotine, yesterday it was reported about a counterattack by the Russian troops that managed to recover parts of their lost territories. However, today there are reports that the Ukrainian forces have launched their own counterattack and have managed to advance a few hundred meters to the south. Some Russian sources informed today that the Ukrainian army is now less than 3 kilometers away from Robotine, which confirms the news about the Ukrainian counterattack which took place today. This news is also confirmed by the leader of the Wagner PMC group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, who stated that the Ukrainian troops are now present in the areas north of the Robotine, not so far from the village itself. Yesterday, we reported that the Ukrainian forces seem to have changed their tactics in this part of the front by throwing more troops on the flanks, especially on the western flank. This, combined with the increased activity of the Ukrainian artillery who operates in this front, suggests that we will certainly have news about heavy battles taking place in this area in the coming days. That's all for today's video. Please don't forget to help the channel grow by liking the video and subscribing, and also for those who want to support the channel and get access to more content, you can visit my Patreon page. Thank you.